ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। This March and April month means our Ramji's month, actually Ramji and Hanumanji. This Vibhishan Gita we are going to study actually, and we'll see bit introduction. As this is Rama Katha, actually this Vibhishan Gita is from Tulsi Ramayana and it is Rama Katha. So 2 minutes only Rama Bhajan I will sing, just Nama Japa. So our mind is ready to grasp things. Okay, and then we will chant this Vibhishan Gita. Sri Ram Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om 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 Sri Ram Chandra ki jai, Siyawar Ramachandra ki jai. Ram Nama we have sung. Then now I will share the screen. Once we are going to chant with tabla and all, next time onward we'll just do chintanam on it. So this is how Vibhishan Gita, the book cover is. Whatever you have got that I have typed it, so that is also correct. Okay, so I will share that screen. Vibhishan Gita. Okay. You can follow tune. We have sent audio also. Our Acharya taught different tune. I chose different tune, but no problem. रावणुरथि बीरथ रघुबीरा देखी विभीषण भयउ अधीरा अधिक प्रीति मन भा संदेहा बंदी चरण कहि सहित सनेहा नाथ नरथ नहीं तन पद त्राना केहि विधि जीत बबीर बलवाना सुनहु सखा कह कृपा निधाना जेहि जय होई सो स्यंदन आना सौरज धीरज तेहि रथ चाका सत्यशील दृढ़ ध्वजा पताका बल विवेक दम परहित घोरे क्षमा कृपा समता रजुदोरे ईसु भजन सारथी सुजाना ईस भजनु सारथी सुजाना विरति चर्म संतोष कृपाना दान परस बुद्धि शक्ति प्रचंडा बर विज्ञान कठिन कोदंडा अमल अचल मन त्रोण समाना समझ मनीय मसिली मुख नाना कवच अभेद विप्र गुर पूजा एहि सम बीजय उपाय न दूजा सखा धर्ममय असरथ जाके जीतन कहन कतहु रिपुता के महा अजय संसार रिपु जीति सकई सो वीर जाके असरथ होई दृढ़ सुनहु सखा मति धीर सुनि प्रभु बचन विभीषण हर्षि गए पद कंज एहि मिस मोहि उपदेशहु राम कृपा सुख पुंज सियावर रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय। Okay. So here every day we will chant this shloka. You might have come across this shloka, but before our session, we will chant this shloka. This is very beautiful shloka. चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटि प्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं पुंसां महापातकनाशनम् चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटि प्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं पुंसां महापातकनाशनम्. This is about Bhagwan Ramji. Charitam Raghunathasya Shatakoti Pravistaram. In thousands way, the character of our Lord Rama is being expanded, elaborated in our Shastra. Ek aksharam, one letter. Here not word is counted. One letter is going to burn Mahapataka Nashanam. One word is going to destroy big papam. Okay. So this we will be chanting every session. You got the tune. It is known tune only. Charitam Raghunathasya Shatakoti Pravistaram Ekaikamaksharam Pumsam Mahapatakanashanam. Okay. So here some bit introduction about the text, because Vibhishan Gita is a different text in this. So first in our Shastra, in order to understand Hinduism, single concept of Hinduism, we should be at least aware of Prasthantrayi. There is so much Shastra knowledge, but out of that, if we want to understand bit part of Hinduism, concepts of Hinduism, then we have to know at least Prasthantrayi. So there are different types of Prasthantrayi. I am going to give introduction about Ramayanam. That is why from there I have started. Prasthantrayi. One is Vedic Prasthantrayi. Another is Pauranic Prasthantrayi. And third one is Santa Prasthantrayi. These three Prasthantrayis are there. If you study these three is actually big, but whatever we can, ideas will be cleared when we study, when we go through this, when we explore into this great spiritual scripture. So Vedic Prasthantrayi, quickly we'll go through it. Vedic Prasthantrayi means Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita and Brahma Sutra. At least 10 Upanishad, full Bhagavad Gita, and at least 4 Brahma Sutra in Kali Yuga. As far as our hectic and busy life is concerned, at least 1 Upanishad, that is Mandukya, at least 1 chapter, 18 chapter, at least 4 Brahma Sutra, Athato Brahma Jidnyasa, Shastra Yonitvat, up to 4 only. We must study in our life, 50, 40, 60, 70 year life. Vedic Prasthantrayi. Next is Santa Prasthantrayi. You might not be aware of this, but it is a very well known Prasthantrayi. Even in Kashi, Brahman also they give approval to this Prasthantrayi. Okay. So what is this? Jnaneshwari, Tukaram Gatha, Eknathi Bhagavad. These 3 Prasthantrayi are there. It is called Santa Prasthanatrayi. Okay, simple. Next is Pauranik Prasthanatri. Pauranik. Pauranik means not Kalpanik. Okay, Pauranik means it is our history. Another name to this is it is our history. Itihasa. Iti means this way. Asa means has happened. Aisa hua hoga. Okay, it is called itihasa. It is not imaginary story. There is one person who actually wrote down and he explored from how Rama went from Ayodhya to Lanka. All places he has done that. Not only NASA took the picture of that pool and that bridge. Then only I consider, oh, Rama was there. No, it's big. So many sites are there, proofs are there. So these are our history. And Pauranik Prasthantari, Mahabharat, Bhagavat, and Ramayana. Mahabharata is actually called Panchama Veda, Pauranik Prasthantari. So Vedic Prasthantari, Anta Prasthantari, Pauranik Prasthantari. Okay. Next is Ramayana word. Many times we have heard Ramayana, but what this Ramayana word actually means? I have told you earlier also, we have to have a notebook and we should take at least some notes. So we can, when we open Vibhishan Gita or any text, we are again back to that concept. Ramayanam, Rama plus Ayana is Ramayana. Dirghadesh Sandhi has happened here. Rama plus Ayana, Ramayana. Rama we know. Rama means Lord Rama. And Ayana, Ayana word has four meanings, four different meanings. One is Gati, okay, salvation, liberation. Another is Marg, a path. And Ayan means Prakaran, a chapter. And Ayan means a Pragati, improvement or evolvement. That is called Ayana. So Ramayana means what? Rama plus Ayana, Rama plus Gati means liberation of Jiva said by Lord Rama. This is my poor English. You please understand. So Rama has shown how a Jiva liberates in this Ramayana. So that is Ramayanam, how Jiva unfolds his spiritual journey and achieve the highest happiness in his life. Okay. Ayan means second meaning is Marga. Marga means Rama showed the best path. Rama has shown the best path for all human beings. All human beings. So that is called Ramayana. If you don't know how to walk in your life, which path you should choose, you should study Ramayanam, you will get the right path. Because Ayana means path, Marga, and Prakarana means chapters, portion of Lord Rama, chapters of Lord Rama. What all things Rama did in his life, everything is depicted in this epic. And Pragati means improvement, evolvement, when you actually internalize the principle of Lord Rama. Rama means is Tattva, principle, and Ayana means improvements. When you internalize the principle of this Lord Rama or Ramayanam, then whatever improvements happens, that is Ramayana. We can improve ourselves by reading this Ramayana. Okay, this is in short Ramayana. Many meanings are there, but this is good. So best way of liberation, then best way to follow in our life, best chapters to read, and our own improvement, self evolvement is this Ramayanam. And I'm telling you, we all know there are many commentaries on Bhagavad Gita, but there are many more commentaries or Ramayanam in different parts of India. So many. I was reading one book there. He gave all types of Ramayanam. Even Punjabi saints Mahatma, they have translated Ramayanam. Valmiki Ramayana is there, which is the root, which is the main one. Valmiki Ramayana. Then so many, like Marathi also Bhavartha Ramayana, South different Ramayana, North Ramacharita plenty. Actually there are so many, I remembered only few. Many Ramayana are there, but we are going to study Ramacharita Manasa, or in other way Tulsi Ramayana. That portion Vibhishan Gita from Tulsi Ramayana. Mool is our Valmiki Ramayana. Okay, so Ramacharita Manas, this name came to Tulsi Ramayanam from Manasa Sarovar. Manasa Sarovar is there in Kailasa. Many people go there for yatra. That Sarovar and this Ramacharit Manasa is similar. There is some similarity. That is why this Ramayan got name Ramacharit Manasa. Okay. So Ram means Lord Rama. Charita. Charita means Charitra. Okay. Our full life is actually Ayushya, life. But Rama's whole life is Charitra. Life or Ayushya, just like that, doesn't become Charitra. Character, a personality. Just like that, it doesn't happen. Few are there, like Shivaji Maharaj. In our India, plenty. Vivekananda, different character, Charitra. And this is Ramacharita. Charita means Charitra. And Manasa means Manasa Sarovar. This Ramacharitra is like Manasa Sarovar. Okay, this Ramayana means what? Chapters of Rama. It is Charitra of Rama. And Ramacharit Manas means Manas is a Sarovar in Kailas. So this Ramacharitra Manas is a Sarovar, a beautiful lake. And that is Ramacharitra. But there is difference between Ramacharitra or this Manasa Sarovar and Ramacharita Manas. Are you getting it? Ramacharit Manas is also a Sarovar. Sarovar means a lake, and Manasa Sarovar is also a lake. So what is the difference between these two? Manasa Sarovar and Ramacharitra Manas. Difference is, if you have to enjoy this Manasa Sarovar, then from India, from Maharashtra, you have to take train, and that too if lockdown is there. Oh, now they have started again. Then you have to go there and enjoy. Just sitting at home, you cannot enjoy Manasa Sarovar. If we show you nice video of Manasa Sarovar, you will not enjoy that much. Okay. But Ramacharita Manasa is totally opposite. You need not go there. You will receive a flyer that we are starting Vibhishan Gita, and Ramacharita Manasa will come to you. This is best part of spirituality. भगवान खुद चलकर हमारे पास आते हैं. Yeah. So this is difference. Manasa Sarovar, you have to go there. Second is, if you go in Manasa Sarovar and you don't know how to swim, then you may die there. If you take a deep in that Manasa Sarovar, you will be drowning in that if you don't know how to swim. Sometimes, we know how to swim, but still we get drowned in here and there. But Ramacharita Manasa is such, if you take plunge here, if you take deep in this Ramacharita Manas, You will never die, you will have moksha, liberation. Death, here liberation. Difference between two. Hamsa, swan bird actually are there, but only in Manasa Sarovar, not anywhere and everywhere. Only Manasa Sarovar. That is the speciality. Many people goes from many places to that Manasa Sarovar just to see that swan bird, because he know how to segregate or discern milk and water. So this Hamsa bird, they come there and revel in this Manas Sarovar. But this Ramacharita Manasa is such where Rishi Muni, Paramahamsa comes and they revel here. This is difference between two. So Ramacharita Manasa, this simile fall short. So that is why it is Ramacharita Manasa. Rama word came, Charita word also came. So this is difference between two. Ramacharita Manasa. Actually, this Ramacharita Manasa, Tulsidas ji is explaining in very beautiful way. We are just going to see outline of Ramayana and then enter in Lanka Kand. Okay. Yes. So who has written this Ramacharita Manasa? And it is actually in Avadhi Bhasha. When you chant this shloka, that time it is very difficult. In the first sight that, oh, these words are very difficult. But when you go through meaning, these words are very simple. So Sant Tulsi Das ji is the writer of this Ramacharita Manasa. There is big charitra of Tulsidas Maharaj, but we will not go much deeper. We will see the main incident which prompted Tulsidas Maharaj to go into spirituality. 100%. That one incident we will see. So Tulsidas Maharaj, he was too much attached to her wife in the beginning. And then one day his wife went to mother's place. And that time Tulsidas Maharaj thought, I must meet my wife and I will do anything to meet my wife. I have to meet today. With that resolution, with that resolve, he started going. That day it was raining heavily. Don't read all this, listen first. That day it was heavily raining, and that day he decided, I will go to meet my wife. He started walking. That time no car, nothing. He started walking. So much heavy rain. Then he saw one river was there and he had to cross that river. He saw one log of wood was coming and he jumped on that, and through that, with the help of that log of wood, he crossed. Then he went to mother's house. He saw wife is on first floor, and then he saw there is one rope also put by her wife. He thought in that way, Tulsidas ji thought in that way, that what a arrangement here, that wife has already put that rope to come up. And then he goes up and sees her wife and very happy, cherished in mind. And that day wife is actually surprised, astonished. And she said, you come all the way here just to see me. And her wife was also a great devotee. Okay. Then she understood that when you cross the river, that time that was not log of wood. It was some animal which was floating in that, which was flowing in that river. And you grab that animal and you cross the river. You didn't understand what it was. Then she was saying You didn't understand that was a big python to which you hold and came up. That was big python. And you didn't understand this because that much love and affection was there, infatuation for her wife. And then his wife says this word. Note down this. हाड़ मांस का देह मम तापर इतनी प्रीति. She says, my body is made up of bone, marrow, and blood, flesh. मम देह हाड़ मांस का, मेरा देह हाड़ मांस का. तापर itani priti, on this body you have so much attachment, fascination, infatuation. She says, half of this love had for Rama, you would have crossed the samsara sagar or fear of this samsara. Half of this love, if it was for Rama, you would have crossed the samsara sagar. What a word, what a powerful word. We can understand how big devotee she would be. हाड़ मांस का देह मम तापर इतनी प्रीति, तिसु आदि जो राम प्रति अवश्य मिटी भव भीति. Avasi means in fraction of second, bhava bhiti. And words you see how precisely used. Samsara will not go. Fear to face that samsara will go. संतों के बात में बात होती है. केले के पात में पात होती है. There is deep connotation in each word of Sant Mahatma. Bhava bhiti, fear of samsara. Not samsara will go away. Fear of samsara. Fearlessly you would have confront or crossed the samsara. How? Tisubhar adhi. Tisu adhi. Whatever love you have for me, half of that love would have liberated you. And then he understood immediately. He was also a Sant Mahatma. And Guruji says, very funnily he says Tulsidas ji's wife scolded him once. And he became Tulsidas. All the time, this is all evergreen joke. Tulsidas ji's wife scolded him once. She became Tulsidas. And our wife scolds us every day. Still we are Kulfidas, not even Tulsidas. Understood joke? Guruji says, every day our wife scolds us, but still we are Kulfidas. Still we are Sevak of Samsara. And then Tulsidas Maharaj came out. His Santa Charitra, we can go on and on, but somewhere we have to stop. And then he started doing Rama Bhajan, Rama Charitra. Then one day he was just sitting and saying, Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Om. Whole day. One man came and asked, don't you have any other work? All the time you are doing Rama Bhajan. What will happen to your body? How will you survive? Then Tulsidas Maharaj says, this is first doha is of Tulsidas' wife. Second is his avastha, having attained or having chanted Lord Rama's name. Tulsidas Maharaj says, beautiful, we should note this, Prarabdha to pehle racha, piche racha sharir. Tulsi chinta kyo kare, bhajale Shri Raghubir. Tulsidas Maharaj is saying to that person, on the pretext of that person, Tulsidas Maharaj is saying to us, Prarabdha to pehle racha. Here also again Vedanta. Karma was there before this body, and that karma brought this body into picture. And this karma is going to nourish, foster this body ahead also. Then why to worry? Prarabdha brought this body. Prarabdha will. if you see Vivek Chudamani, Prarabdham Pushyati Vapuhu suddenly came. Prarabdham Pushyati Vapuhu. Your body will have influence of Prarabdha all the time. Then why to worry about this body? That doesn't mean we should overlook this body, but chinta, you see bhava bhiti, fear, here chinta. What will happen if I study Ramayanam, Vibhishan Gita? Bhava bhiti, chinta will go to dur chali jayegi. And then Tulsidas Maharaj was continuously doing Rama Japa, Rama Nama, Nama Ramayanam. And then the situation comes like this, that generally we do Chandanam for Bhagwan and we put Tilakam on Bhagwan. Gandham Dharayami. But the situation is, Tulsidas Maharaj is mentioning here, third is also Tulsidas Ji Maharaj. चित्रकूट के घाट हुई संतन की भीड़. Chitrakoot is the mountain where Rama stayed first. Okay. So, Tulsidas Maharaj says, चित्रकूट के घाट हुई संतन की भीड़, तुलसी चंदन घिसे. And who is actually doing that chandanam? Tulsidas Maharaj. But Tulsidas Maharaj is not putting tilak on Raghubir. Raghubir tilak det Raghubir. That much was the love of Rama towards his devotee. You need not put tilakam to Bhagwan. Bhagwan will put tilakam on your forehead. What is stanza? चित्रकूट के घाट हुई संतन की भीड़, तुलसी चंदन घिसे, तिलक देत रघुबीर, और रघुबीर तिलक देते. We are going to study this nicely with theology and tenets, but let us have some bhakti bhava also towards this. Okay. Now, last importance, because we are going to study. So study will culminate somewhere. That wherever we culminate, that also will culminate somewhere else. So where is the deadline of all this study? Prashnottari we studied, then next text came, then next came. What is the limit? Where will it end? Kabir ji says, पढ़ने की हद समझ है. Whatever we study, that will culminate in knowledge. पढ़ने की हद समझ है, समझन की हद ज्ञान, and that paroksha jnanam, knowledge will be our living. Knowledge will be our life. Knowledge will be guiding factor in our personality. समझन की हद ज्ञान, and lastly he says, ज्ञान की हद है राम नाम, यह सिद्धांत उर आन. मतलब ज्ञान की हद क्या है? राम नाम. Again we come back to naam, but this time naam is whatever I am muttering, chanting is out of knowledge. Before also I was chanting Rama Nama. That time some image would come. Now having understood the real nature of Rama, when I chant Rama, different forms or formless Paramatma appears when I chant Rama. And then Rama Nama. Yah Siddhanta Uran. Ura means in your mind. Ana means you bring again and again this Siddhanta. Study everything. Understand it. After having understood, then internalize it. Having internalized also, do bhakti. So where we are going to culminate, we will start bhakti, but that bhakti is at different level. Bhakti will culminate in jnana. Jnanam will culminate in Rama Nama. That is called Jnanottar Bhakti. Once I have understood I am Brahma and this jiva is mithya, where will this mithya jiva will engage? He will be doing spiritual activities only, means nama japa, and that will give tremendous, countless ananda. Rama Nama. In last class I have mentioned this Rama Nama will give Ananda. Sat and Chit part is clear here. I can understand when all thought cease, then I can understand, yes, I am and I know I am. Knowledge and Sat part is there. But where is Ananda? We are looking for that only. Satchid Ananda. Then this Nama Smaranam will unveil the covering of that Ananda. Okay. So this is about Tulsidas Maharaj, how he became Tulsidas, and then what he did and what is the culmination and where we have to culminate in Rama Nama. Okay, ठीक है. So Prabhu Ramachandra ji also I have written here. So Prabhu Rama, quickly, there is no end to describe Lord Rama. But this is just in Valmiki Ramayana. Marichi did the stuti of Rama in front of Ravana. It is the best part that your enemy is praising you. Enemy is praising you. Same way, Tukaram Maharaj and Rameshwar Bhatta. Rameshwar Bhatta was Dasagranthi Brahman. Tukaram Maharaj from different caste. He did not like Tukaram Maharaj. But one day he says, Tukarama, Tukarama, Nama Gheta Kape Yama. Tukaram Maharaj is not ordinary. When you say Tukaram, Tukaram, Yama will start shivering. Shatru is praising Lord Tukaramji Maharaj. Okay. Like Krishna also praises. Krishna is not Shatru, but he praises Karna. Va Karna, Va Karna. Va Karna. Arjuna doubts, you are sitting in my chariot and praising Karna. Arjuna says, Are Bhagwan is sitting in this chariot, still that chariot goes 1 feet back. You are shooting arrow, but on your chariot, Bhagwan is there. You can understand the power of Karna. Okay. So Shatru is doing stuti. So Marichi is doing stuti of Bhagwan. Bhagwan is Vigrahavan Dharma. These words are there. Vigrahavan Dharma. Who is Ramchandra Prabhu? Ramachandra Prabhu is embodiment of Dharma. Vigrahavan. Nobody gets this title easily. And who is Dharmavan? One who rejuvenate and uphold Dharma. Ramji is at the first rank in this. Okay. Whose conducts are according to Smruti Grantha. We have 40 Smrutis now. Okay. Righteous conduct. Whatever things are not mentioned in Shruti, if you have doubt, you can see Rama and you can approve. Who are we to approve? But we can accept that this is the righteous act on this particular act. And Rama emancipated himself. So that is Vigrahavan. If one factor is missing, that person is not Vigrahavan. Okay. So Rama, we can become Rama, actually speaking. We cannot become Krishna. Because Krishna Charitra is Anusaraniya. Means we can sing Bhagavatam, we can tell his story, but we cannot lift Govardhan Parvat. It is only Anusaraniya. But Rama's Charitra is Anukaraniya. Whatever Rama has done, we can do that. Yes. Means we did not go to forest for 14 years, but whatever he did, we can do that. It is a Manusha avatar. God in the form of man. Krishna was different. Rama is different. That is why so much important for Rama as far as his Manusha avatar is concerned. Okay, so Rama is Vigrahavan Dharma, embodiment of Dharma. Okay, this is about Rama, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj. Okay, next is Tulsidas Ji Maharaj gives 4 conversation in full Tulsi Ramayana. Okay, so 4 shores are there. Ramayana means what? 4 shores are there. On that, Rama Katha is going on. In one Ramayana, 4 Rama Kathas are going on. Okay, one is between Shiva and Parvati. Another is Yajnavalkya Bharadwaj Muni. Third story, Ramacharitra is going on between Kakabhushundi and Garuda. And last one is Tulsidas ji and we. Tulsi Raman is for us. But if you ask Tulsidas Maharaj, then it is said Ramacharita Manasa. Manasa means mind. This is Tulsidas ji's bhava bhakti towards Rama uttered in mind. That only he wrote it down. But actually, Tulsidas Maharaj is talking with his mind. This is real spirituality. You did not go and tell people. You talk with your mind. You train your mind. You tempt your mind with Lord's name. So different four shores are there in one Tulsi Ramayanam. Shiva Parvati means knowledge shore, where bank of knowledge, where knowledge is going on. We have heard only Bhagavad Gita, at the most, Ashtavakra Gita. But in Ramayanam, Shiva Gita, in first canto, first kanda, Shiva Gita, Rama Gita, Lakshmana Gita, Purajana Gita, Vibhishana Gita. 5 Gitas are there. Out of them, with God's grace, we chose fifth one, Vibhishana Gita, which is the best, I feel, among all. Okay, we'll see how. So knowledge between Shiva and Parvati, knowledge part is going on. Means same Ramacharitra can be looked at with in different aspect, perspective. Knowledge. Yajnavalkya Bharadwaj Muni, karma. How Rama did the karma, that way. So Charitra is going in that theme. So themes are there of all pairs. Okay. Kakabhushundi and Garuda with bhakti. Bhakti is the central theme of their Ramakatha. Okay. And Tulsi Das ji, it is Sharanagati. It is actually written by Tulsi Das ji, Deena Ghat. Deena means I am actually surrendering myself to you. It is Sharanagati. If you see Tulsi Das ji's bhava towards Rama is only Sharanagati. Hanuman ji going Sharanagati, many Sugriva, all are going into Sharanagati of Bhagwan. Because he only said, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. You give up all dharmas and you surrender yourself to me. That is why Sharanagati. These 4 shores are there. Okay. Next is 7 Kanda. We will just enumerate their name. Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundar Kanda, Lanka Kanda, and Uttar Kanda. Okay, it is easy only. All stories, very lucid stories are there, engrossing stories are there, enchanting stories are there. You start same Ramayanam, many times we can listen, taste goes up and up. That is the power of that story, Katha. So 7 Kathas are there. Out of that, we are going to see Vibhishan Gita. Where it comes? It comes under Lanka Kanda. Lanka Kanda is also known as Yuddha Kanda. Okay, it is 6th Kanda. What is actually that 6th Kanda? Whole theme is that Rama killing Rod. Actually, he killed in 6th Kanda, Lanka Kanda. Rama killing. But out of that, we are going to see only Vibhishan Gita. Okay. So Vibhishan Gita, the picture is very clear here that Vibhishanji going towards Rama, and actually he is worried. Why he is worried? In next class we will see. Beautifully written by our Swamiji. This is the starting of Vibhishan Gita. You can have some ideas when you see the picture. Behind that chariot is there. Chariot is of this dharma. you can see Rama is just standing barefooted. And then this is the first portion of Vibhishan Gita, and last portion is this. With bow and arrow only, Rama did the destruction of Ravana's chariot. Okay, okay, that's all. Today, this much. One, then Prasthandrai, then where Ramayan, four things, then again in that Ramayan, seven cantos, four shores, in that seven cantos, six canto, and then Ramji's this Vibhishan Gita. So many Gitas are there. Out of that, Vibhishan Gita we have chosen. First stanza I will just read. Scenario we will understand, or next class we will go towards it. In our Shastra, important point, in our Shastra, knowledge is imparted through conversation many times. You can see from Bhagavad Gita or Upanishad up to Bhagavad Gita or any Prakaran Grantha, teacher and student will be there. Any Prakaran Grantha you take up, student will ask some question and teacher will be there. This, how did this Ramayana come into being? When Ratnakar and Naradji they did Samvada, then only this Ramayanam came. You see, Samvada is great. There are different types, Samvada, then Vitanda, Jalpa. These are types of conversation. Jalpa, Vitanda, Vada, Samvad, Jalpa, and Vitanda. Okay, definitions are also there. But here Samvad. Valmiki ji or Ratnakar talked with Narad Muni and Ramayanam came into being. It is said that when Narada exhorted Valmiki ji, then he did Rama Nama Japa, only Rama Nama Japa, so much so that when Narad ji was passing through that road after 1 year, then from some place that Rama Nama Japa came, and then suddenly it struck to Narad ji. Here only I met Valmika or Ratnakar, and I gave him a upadesh that you do Ramayanam, Rama Nama Japa, and I am hearing some voice here and there, and then understood. Narad ji understood it is Valmiki ji, and then he removes all. Uh, in Marathi, I don't know English word, that and they prepare their house. Varul we say in Marathi, Varul. That he was doing Rama Nama, who Ratnakara, so much so that he forgot his food, everything, and on his body, all around. The house of that ants were there. Ants were there. House of ants. And from there, Naradji heard the voice Ram, Ram, Ram. And then he gave power that you will compose now this Valmiki Ramayana. Before Rama's arrival, Valmiki Ramayana came into being. Okay. So this is about Ramayana. One more point. So conversation is there always. Why? Because unless and until you put yourself in the student entity or in student role, you will not feel it. Many times we say, we have studied this, but I didn't feel anything. Why you didn't feel? You have to put yourself in that role. Guruji says, Tejomananda, in first attempt it will not happen. I have repeated this. When you hear Bhagavad Gita, that time you will feel, oh, Krishna and Arjuna, they are talking. Krishna is giving Upadesha to Arjuna. Second time when you listen, that time you feel, oh, I am that Arjuna. I am Shoka Moha Grasta. Third time when you hear or go through that Bhagavad Gita, then you feel I am that Krishna, now fully knowledgeable. Same way, conversations are there because when you put yourself in that position, you understand it more. We'll see next class how Vibhishana and me are not different. Then only this Rama Upadesha will work to us. Otherwise, oh, great Upadesha given by Rama to Vibhishana. How does it matters to me? Okay. So that is why conversations are there in every text, because I can put myself in that situation. Just you imagine that your child is playing cycle in the courtyard or in the building down, and somebody falls down, and you don't know who that boy is. And when you understand, oh, that boy is actually my child fell down, that time your uh, way of acting is different. That time you will rush, and if some other person's boy falls down, you may rush, but you will say, oh, it is not my child. So when you put yourself in that situation, our way of act changes, thinking changes, and actions also changes. That is why this conversation is there. Okay, so conversation between Rama and Vibhishana. Next class we will see first stanza, which is very very good. With why he was worried, why Vibhishana was worried, and why Rama was not worried at all. बहुत सोचने वाली बात है. Vibhishana was seeing external preparation of Ravana, and Rama was constantly preparing himself internally. Who is going to win, internal preparator or external preparator? This is the worry of Vibhishana. Okay, we are also preparing many times. Maximum time is dedicated to prepare ourselves externally. So who will win, external preparator or internal preparator? This is the theme, main theme of this Vibhishan Gita. And of course, internal preparator is going to win. Internal wealth, Daivi Sampatti is going to win. We will see how idea of chariot, how came into being, and how it is there in Vibhishan Gita also in next class. Okay. So from next class, we will start our first, very, very beautiful. How he worries, why he is worrying about Lord, why I am never bothered what happens to my Lord or whoever, what happens to my daily puja. I am not bothered at all. Why? And how Vibhishana is worried, what will happen to Rama now? So why this worry came to him? Why that worry is not coming to me? Why I am not bothered at all? That we will see in next class. Very, very beautiful portion. Vedanta also, but in simply manner. In simple manner. Okay? Next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.